But this schedule came out.
Yeah.
Yes, ain't get to go to London. Yes, didn't go to Brazil. All the stuff we talked
No
about, man.
international, man.
You
No
you
international.
stateside, my boy.
Yeah.
When you look at the schedule, right? What are the things that NFL players look at, right? When they're seeing the schedule, what are they like? Okay, let me check this out. Like, what are the first few things that you're looking at?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody. I think for me, it's just really who we start off with. And then like the first four to five games of kind of like for me personally, I break down, okay, these are the teams where we're playing at, the environments we're going to be in, and then the type of coordinators I'm going to be going against. And like, yeah, you get the schedule. You see the primetime games for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely number one. So if I had to rewind back, I say primetime games. All right, cool. Who the primetime game? How many Thursday nights, Sunday nights, Friday, Monday nights we got? And
Mm-hmm.
then okay, who got the Christmas game? All right, who got the Thanksgiving game? You look at the holiday games, and then you kind of fill in of what I was just saying. Like, all right, boom, you got the opener. All right, who's the? And then you start really kind of get into the books and the studies of it. Now it's like, all right, what coordinators we're going against? Like for us, we have the whole NFC East in our
Mm-hmm.
first, I think, 5 games, our first 6 games. So they're off our schedule,
You done?
halfway,
Yeah.
not even halfway through. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of break that up too. The different kind of, do we have to travel West Coast? Do we have to, or is it, all right, cool. Is it 3 games back to back where we on the road and 3 games at home? Okay, that's a big difference too. Okay, we got a Thursday night game, I think late in the year, and then we got a Monday night game. So like we get a extended break. So we get that whole weekend, a whole another week, and an extra day. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a good time for the team to be able to rest, and plan out, okay, cool, around this time, like this is what I need to get done.
I know you kind of get like an extra bye week with Thursday night games, but how tough is it playing in that Thursday, right? Sunday to Thursday. That's a short turnaround.
Nah, I mean it's tough for sure, especially depending on who you're playing against, how that game kind of unfold. Like you come out sore, so you really don't practice. You might get a jog through. You definitely getting a walk through majority of the day. Some teams go walk through the whole week. Some teams go walk through, and then you might jog just to get the body and muscles loose. And then yeah, I guess it just depends on the coach.
Man, you know you kicking off Tom Brady's career week one.
I know, man. I seen that. That's dope as hell. That's super dope. Like that's cool. To go get to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So you got no choice but to put on the show.
You beat Tom a couple times. No Diddy.
Uh, Facts. No Diddy. Uh, my rookie year we lost to him. Year two we lost to him.
I was at a
Year
game you beat them in Dallas, in Houston.
Yeah, I think we played him once or twice in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we beat him in Houston. I think it was a primetime game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like a Thursday night game.
So do you talk to the announcers before the week? Like what is that week leading up to a game look like? Are you
Yeah,
spending time with those guys, or how does that work?
yeah, they usually come in towards the end of the week. Sometimes they'll come early in the week to watch practice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, usually it's usually it's the home team practice, but I don't know if they travel to the away team. I'm assuming they do. But like if you home, you talk to the announcers on Friday. They come to the facility after practice. You chop it up with them for however long, and you spend some time with them. On the away games, you chop it up with them at the hotel. Right when you get to the hotel, you put your bags in your room, then you go spend maybe half hour to an hour with them and just kind of answer questions, chop it up with them. So
So you get to do you talking ball? Or are you just talking about like, yo, this is what I'm
it,
trying to do this week?
yeah, it depends. Like you might have people like Tony Romo. He come in there, we talk a little ball. He's gonna talk ball. And then you might have some other broadcasters that just want to kind of get to know you, how you feeling. Like if some people that you haven't met, some people you have met that covered games before, so they kind of want to find more intel on like that week instead of kind of the person because they
Mm-hmm.
already know who you are.
All right, I'm gonna talk about a couple of the big games. These are the games. I'm gonna give you 4 games from week one, three
All
games.
right.
I know you're excited about your game. And you tell me which one you're the most excited to watch. All right. We got Ravens Chiefs. That's gonna be
Yeah.
Thursday night. Friday we got Packers Eagles. Sunday you and the Cowboys. We ain't gonna talk about that one. I know you're excited to play in that one. Then Monday, the Jets and the 49ers. Which game are you most? Because I know like when the season really gets going, it's pretty tough for you to watch games, especially on Sunday. Like
Nah, for
those
sure.
Thursday nights, I know we watch the Thursday, and I know we watch the Sunday night. So which one of you, like, dang, I kind of want to see that game.
Definitely that Ravens and Chiefs game. I
Really?
mean, Lamar versus Pat. I think that's gonna be a good one. That's a good chance for, a back and forth, especially with the new rules and the special teams game. You know what I'm saying? So you have a little bit more grass and
Yeah.
field to work with on that end because the NFL want to score more points. They want more points and more excitement. So I think that'll be cool. I mean,
So that's
all
your
of
number
them are
one.
great.
They
I think
are
that's
all
my number
great.
one.
Yeah, that's I can see
Yeah.
that. Like, but
And
the
then
thing
it's a
is,
then it's a divisional game too for a
in the
divisional team.
AFC, yeah.
So like you want to see what the Ravens are gonna be like.
Oh, I didn't even think about that part. You want to see what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, how they handle
Yeah.
Mahomes. I'm probably looking at the Jets and San Fran. The reason I want
Mm,
to see that game, I just want to see how Aaron Rodgers responds, right?
okay.
Like, didn't get to play last year. You know how hard it is not playing for whole season, like how amped up you be for that first
Not
game.
fast.
You know what I'm saying? You be through the roof. And just seeing him like control his emotions. You know, he's been playing for a long time, but being able to manage the game. And I feel like he calls his own plays damn near. So
Yeah.
he's gonna
You
be out
want to
there
see
calling his own play. You know what I'm saying?
you
Like
want to see Rodgers be Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
as crazy as Aaron Rodgers is, as the wildest of stuff he says, like all those different things. There's two things I'll say about him. One, he's a fantastic football player, and I love watching him play football.
For sure.
Right. And the second thing is, every person I know who knows Aaron Rodgers really enjoys him as a person. So
He's a
I
great
get,
dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
I
a
get
fan of
this,
him. And the
right?
times I've been around him, we've had great conversations, things like that. Yeah, like some people might not like his opinions or his takes, but shit, I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So,
They can all have their own opinion. I might think it's crazy. Some of the stuff he says is crazy.
you on the same vibe as
Yeah,
Rodgers too.
but there's
'Cause
people.
you the
I'm
same
sure there's people
way.
who be like, that Quincy, fuck that guy.
Yeah, yeah. Because you on the
So
same type of time. You might not
exactly
be as loud,
right.
but
You know, I get it. I get it. So I can understand. You know, so I'm not gonna judge him for that. I just be like, oh,
yeah,
that's wild. But he's saying
yeah.
some wild shit right there. But when he's playing
Facts.
football, I'm locked in, and I do think it's cool that literally everybody I know who knows him, whether it was a backup, somebody else in the quarterback room with him, was like, "Oh, Aaron, that's my guy," right?
Yeah,
So I think that there's something to star quarterbacks being able to relate to a lot of people, right? Because I think that's
right,
difficult. Your bank account is so much different. There's a lot of things that quarterbacks in the NFL get access to or the ability to do that others don't. There's not that many guys who can have real conversations with the owner of a football team. The starting
nah,
quarterback
no, no,
is,
no.
you know what I'm saying? The starting quarterback is one of those guys. So it's
You got to
I
be able to. You got to be able to talk to everybody. You got to be able to talk to the owner, the owner's wife, the GM, the GM's wife, the head coach, his wife, the PR person, the scouting department, the equipment, the nutrition. I mean, everybody that has a big part of the organization and how it operates. You got to be able to talk to them and have conversation. They got to feel comfortable with you. And I think that yeah, if you don't have that, then it's hard to be that.
how you feel about these games on Netflix? These games on every channel now.
Yeah,
We
nah,
got
facts.
we got Netflix on Christmas, right? Like all the like you don't know where you're gonna watch a game at. How does that work? Like on your end, are we
I think
pay per
on
viewing
us,
games?
I mean, it don't really, I guess it affect us as far as like the money deals, but like as far as playing, like we just play, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's dope, honestly, because just people that don't watch ESPN, don't know what channel ESPN or ABC, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like you just turn on Netflix and have it on. I think it's dope. People
This
all over
new,
the world get to watch it.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to replay it on Netflix like you can replay everything else. You know what I'm
Oh, that'd
saying?
be
Like
fire. Yeah.
we got the yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. Like just new streaming, how streaming's taking over. They made it. I remember when Netflix was in a DVD box and you went to go rent it out the machine. Like it's just crazy to see
Yeah.
the evolution from that to where it is now. And like they gonna be, yeah, they got a few games on Netflix, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it's played. Netflix, if you need an announcer, someone who can give you like a simulcast, right? Deshaun probably busy, but I'm gonna be free, right? And I'll do it for cheap. I got you. I got you. Thank you for joining us for another episode of QB Unplugged with Deshaun Watson and myself, Quincy Avery. Make sure you hit the like button, tap the subscribe, all that. Leave a comment because we reading them. We look forward to seeing you soon.